Now they go back to zones.
Carr from the pocket throws, and that's knocked away in the end zone. Jeff Heath, the safety, comes over. Intended for Crabtree. That 55-yard penalty, the longest penalty call in the NFL this season. 3rd and 3. And Hitchens is down on the grass.
There's Crabtree making an adjustment there, and Jeff Heath.
Time out of the half due to an injury by one of their players under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes.
Dallas and Oakland both have 1 timeout remaining in regulation.
The Cowboys are compelled. I mean, they have no choice. That's the rule. They have to take that timeout because of the injury in the last 2 minutes. So they would have 1. Oakland has 1. And Hitchens comes up. So meanwhile, if Brown holds on here at the start of this drive, this game could have ended at that moment.
Missed opportunities so many times, the story of National Football League games. And for the Dallas Cowboys, taking that time off, that timeout, they end up coming up big later. And one of the only things I worry about with that rule is some players know it, right? They know there's going to cost them a timeout.
Sure.
And sometimes you'll see players go over and try and pick up an injured player so that they don't get that timeout burn. And if the player happens to be in real jeopardy, that's the worst thing you can do. So it almost, if they're going to have that rule, you almost have to teach the referees, hey, get around that guy. Don't let any player touch him, because certainly we've seen enough of that this year. I don't need to go into it.
Yep. 3rd down and 3 now from the 8-yard line. 39 seconds remaining. Go 3 by 1.
Hey, we're good.
Holton in the game. Johnny Holton, the wide out. Lynch in the backfield. And Carr under pressure, avoids the sack, and he's going to try to run it in.
Oh, does he lose the ball?
Yeah, did he lose the ball? Does it go out of the end zone? Does he lose the ball? The Cowboys are signaling for a touchback.
This could be a touchback.
It very well could be. We've seen this before.
I think it is.
Jeff Heath
The
created
ruling
it.
on the field is that the runner fumbled forward through the end zone and out of the end zone.
Touchback.
The ruling on the field is a touchback. 1st down, Dallas.
Yep. Can you believe that? But that is the rule as he fumbles out of the end zone.
Stretching. Nothing goes out of bounds. Ball's out of his hands inside the pylon. Oh, my goodness.
Easy one to call. That is the rule. Seen this a couple of times this year before. And of all things, the Dallas Cowboys get the biggest break of the night. That close to an Oakland touchdown, and instead the Cowboys can run the clock out.
Well, let's give some credit to Jeff Heath. Jeff Heath, the safety, hustled over there, had the speed to make that play. And I'll tell you honestly, I never thought Jeff Heath was that fast a player. I went back and looked it up. He ran a 4.48, and his speed made that play. He was able to beat Derek Carr and get that hit on him as he was stretching, and the ball comes free. Oh my, I mean, in a microcosm, that's the Raiders season. And for Jeff Heath, what a play.
What a play, and he knew the rule too. He's the first guy to signal touchback. Of course, they review it because it's a turnover, but can't see how this one gets overturned. It was 3rd down and 3. He'd gained 7 yards to the 1. Had he held on, it would have been a 1st and goal, but right now all the Raiders can do is wish and hope and all of that, but none of these dreams are going to come true.
And for Derek Carr, who admitted to us that there have been times that he could not sleep on Sunday night because of close losses and interceptions and things that had gone wrong during games this year.
He'll be watching the sun come up tomorrow.
Yeah. It is basically season over for the Raiders right now, and season moving on for the Dallas Cowboys.
Again, the Raiders would not be mathematically eliminated, but it would take a series of about 96 things to happen to get to the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Cowboys will watch the Monday night game tomorrow and root like crazy for
After review,
Tampa.
the ruling on the field is confirmed. It is a touchback. There is also unsportsmanlike conduct. Oakland 24. The result of the play is a touchback after the 15-yard foul against number 24 Oakland. It will be Dallas's ball, 1st and 10 from the Oakland 25 or 35-yard line.
Foul is on Marshawn Lynch.
Yep. Confirmed is the right call. It's absolutely. And there's Lynch afterwards. And that's a good call.